Hello! So today I decided that I would do a look with my Chasing Your Dreams palette from Sydney Grace. Sydney Grace is currently having a sale. It is their Christmas in July sale. It's a great time to pick up products from the brand, either loose eyeshadows, they have mattes and shimmers, they've got loose pigments, they also have some lip gloss products. So usually there are different kind of discounts each day, and yeah, that is how I initially got some of my Sydney Grace products, because I shopped them during the Christmas in July sale, I believe last year. So I'm going to show you what I have from Sydney Grace and do the look. And today is when I plan to purchase some things from them. I think this is around day 3. Some of the things I'm probably going to get are the some individual single shadows. So the ones that I currently have from Sydney Grace are in this large magnetic palette that they have. I think I have 2 of the large ones, 1 medium and 1 mini. Now those aren't full, but those are just the sizes that I have. My JD Glow shadows are in one of the larger ones. There's still tons of room in there though. And here are all of my single shadows from Sydney Grace. So if you didn't see a previous video, sorry, I should show you the palette. So this is the larger palette, and it does have a mirror, and then you've got the magnetic backing where you can pop, if I don't stop sticking my nail in that shade, where you can pop your single shadows into. So these are all Sydney Grace single shadows, and as you can see, these are pretty much my like everyday colors, so pinks and mauves and like peachy tones. So what I plan to do is to purchase some more color, like blues and greens and oranges and yellows, that kind of stuff, just to kind of round out my collection. The other thing that I have is the Enduring Love eyeshadow palette. Now this is the second eyeshadow palette they released. The first one was called Autumn's Rain, and I don't think that one is available anymore. So once they released this one, this was the first time they did a deep and a light version of the palette. So the deep and light versions, the packaging is just the same. Actually, I think now the packaging might be cardboard, and this is sort of like a tin packaging, kind of like those old school lunch boxes. That's what it feels like. I don't think I ever had one of those. I got free lunch at school because, you know, yeah. So it says Enduring Love on the front of it. The love word is kind of raised, which is cute. Then you've got this sort of lattice flower thing going on over here, and that's a little raised as well. And then on the back, you've got the Sydney Grace logo, and there's a little sticker here that says Deep. So this is the deep version, and I've shown this before on my channel. Here is the mirror of the palette, and then you've got some pretty large pans. Now for the difference between the light version and the deep version will have mattes in the palette that are deeper, that are meant to show up much better on deeper skin tones. And the lights are, you know, the light version has lighter mattes. The other thing about this one is that this shade here, Romeo, is also different in the deep version. So the cute thing about the Enduring Love palette is that the shade names are for like couples that have like enduring love or something. So you've got Romeo and Juliet, which is like these two, one shimmer, that's Romeo, and then Juliet. You've got Boaz and Ruth, that's from the Bible, if you didn't know. Then you've got Elizabeth and Darcy, that's from what, Pride and Prejudice? So yeah, it's pretty cute. You have like the names and everything. And like I said, I've shown this before, so I don't know that I need to swatch it, but let me know if you want me to, and I will. The palette that I'm going to use today is the Chase Your Dreams palette. Now, I got this in last year's Christmas in July sale. I think it was sort of like you spent a certain amount of money and you got the palette free. So that was cool. That's what I'm about to do today. Get me some individual shadows and get me a free palette. Yeah. So this is cardboard packaging, so different from the Enduring Love. It has the ingredients on the back, kind of hard to see because it's this sort of like shimmery purple going on. And then they also have the Sydney Grace logo. And so this one came out last year. The shade names are about like chasing your dreams, which I literally just realized like 5 minutes ago. So the shades, I'll go ahead and swatch them. We've got the Dream, which is this like gold shimmery color. Aspire, which is this kind of pinky orange shimmer. And we also have Be Bold, which is this orange matte here in the corner. Okay, so the Dream, Aspire, and Be Bold. Now on the second row, we have the Chase, which is kind of this raspberry shimmer. You Can, which is another matte, and Don't Quit, which is a purple shimmer. So let's see. All right. So you've got the Chase, You Can, and Don't Quit. And I'm gonna wipe those off just so I can do the last. How do I have shimmer on my boob? How did I just, girl? How did that even happen? I'm not gonna ask questions. Okay, so the very last row is the Drive, which is another purple shimmer, Your Best, and Enjoy the Journey. So, the Drive, Your Best, Enjoy the Journey. So those are all the shades. As you can see, they're kind of leaning all towards pinks and purples, which I love. I do know that they have another 9-pan that came out last year, and it's more neutral brownie tones. They also have one that came out this year, most recently, like in the last few days, and I think it's called Coffee Talk. So it's another one that has like browns and taupes kind of colors in them. And then there's another one, I think called Sweet something or other. And that has a bit more color, and I think that's the one I'm hoping to pick up. But in the meantime, I will go ahead and do a look. So just stay tuned. I'm probably not going to talk very much because I don't have nothing to say. And yeah, I will see you in a moment. Okay, I just looked it up, and the palette is called Sweet Indulgence, if you can see that. And it has these really pretty colors. And this is the one that I'm hoping to pick up. And let me see if I can show you the other palettes. That any bigger. This one is called Coffee Talk, so you can see that it has like browns and taupey colors. That one is okay. I don't really feel like I need that one. And then the other one from last year, Summer Days, that's what it was called. So here is that one, and it has like some deeper neutral shades, and all of these come in a light and deep version, but Sweet Indulgence just looks like really pretty. They do have another palette. It was a collab with Mel Thompson that has a lot of like shimmers in it, and I'm blanking on the name. Tiny Marvels. That's right. So there is that palette. Now this one does not have a deeper and lighter version. So this is the only palette I believe on their website that doesn't. But these shades are, I mean, they look pretty much like they would work for deeper skin tones also. And their most recent launch has been their eyeshadows with Temptalia. And they came out with 3 palettes. I was considering getting this bundle, but from everything that I've seen and just looking at the shades, they all look really, really similar. And so then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll just get one. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pick up a couple single shadows. So I went through a whole to-do with that. And just decided that I would get some single shadows, and I can like specifically choose the colors that I really want to have in there. All right, so I'm gonna jump right in and do a look, and I will show you all the products that I use. Shouldn't be anything too new, except for I'm gonna be using this eyeshadow palette. So stay tuned. is the finished look. It ended up a bit more LA Lakers than I intended it to, like with the purple and the gold. I mean, I could be sitting courtside right now. And in terms of all of the other things that I used, I ended up using the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, Hollywood Flawless Filter in number 7. A lot of the writing is kind of wearing off. I topped that with my Born This Way matte foundation in the shade Tiramisu. I used the concealer from Marc Jacobs, the Extra Shot Concealer / Foundation in the shade Tan 390. Oops. I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Setting Powder in the shade Deep. I set everything with my Derma Blend Loose Powder in the shade Warm Saffron. And on my lips, I have the e.l.f. matte lipstick. It's just called Liquid Matte Lipstick in Berry Sorbet. What else? And then I used the Lancome Lash Idole for my lashes. What else? Oh, blush. I have on a bit of the Pat McGrath Divine Blush in Paradise Venus. And I tried the Glowish bronzer again today. I don't know if I really see anything, but whatevs. So that's it. Like, hopefully if you are planning on getting some stuff from Sydney Grace, you can get them during the sale. I will definitely be sure to update you on what I get, which I've got my cart already planned out because I have a list of single shadows that I've been waiting to purchase. So I'm gonna get those, hopefully, if things have not run out. And yeah, just gonna kind of go from there. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.